Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Plus 2 podcast. Now, today we're actually on a Monday, which is a bit weird for us here because we're used to having this on a Saturday, sometimes on a Sunday. But I was working yesterday, like right around the time that I usually have the podcast, so couldn't do that there, which is unfortunate. But we're here today, and well, I was trying to get it in there on Saturday, between after I work and the Sweden Netherlands game, which that's just sad. What happened there is just very disappointing. Lucas Kublördag is here, and he says, "I have comp today." Is that um Uppsala ligan? Is that it? Because yeah, it probably is. I was maybe going to that, but I didn't, because I have a peer streak to uphold, and yeah, Uppsala ligan it was. But yeah, he says yes. Let's hide that. Perfect. But today, like you might see in the title, um, we're actually going through my most recent competition, which was actually last week, and the competition vlog is actually coming out today. In well, hopefully in like 4 hours from when I'm recording this on the Monday. If you're watching this on the podcast platform on Spotify, maybe on YouTube afterwards, then it will be out. It should be out, or it will be out by then. I'll see what I can do with editing. I actually have procrastinated uh this video quite a bit, and yeah, I haven't not worked on it at all. I haven't even started on it, or I think I may have put in like one clip. I've imported everything to my software and all that stuff, but I'll try to get it done as fast as possible. So the quality might not be as good as the other ones, but it is coming. And yeah, let's get back to the topic. Take your time, Bergshamra review, because that was a very interesting competition. I was actually very, very close to losing PR streak. It was the last event, I'm pretty sure. The last event, I got a single on the third solve of 5 or something like that. That's just way close. And it wasn't even like 4x4, which I practice a lot. It wasn't 4 blind, which I practice a lot. I still don't have success there. It wasn't 3 blind, which I practice a lot, and it wasn't 5 blind because yeah, 5 blind is a bit questionable for me. But overall, it was not a good competition. Thankfully, we did get that PR, so that's still good. But we're gonna go in deeper into what happened there, and we're also going to go through Kublördag Uppsala 6 summer special preview. Or sorry, preview is not in the name, but summer special, like the preview for that, which is actually next Saturday. Well, maybe not next Saturday. It's now on Saturday, and well, it's summer special. Usually on Kublördag Uppsala 6, you have all the events except for multi, blind, and FMC, because those take an hour, and we don't have time for that in a single day competition like Kublördag Uppsala usually is. But today, our favorite Swedish delegate, Daniel Wallin, who actually he hosts all the Kublördag Uppsala 6, or he's the what do you call it? Organizer. That's the word. He organizes all of it, and he has changed the schedule a little bit. So we're gonna go through that a little bit and see what we may or may not be able to do at that competition. So let's get back to take your time, Bergshamra review. And guys, yes, we don't have a guest. It's sad, I know, but yeah, no guest. But we'll see what we can do here. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow the podcast if you're on a podcast platform like Spotify, like Apple Podcasts, and Amazon podcast, or what's the Amazon called? I don't know, but yeah, go follow it. And guys, shall we get into it? Let's do it. Take your time, Bergshamra review. So let's first head to take your time, Bergshamra. The what you might call it, the WCA live page should still be up. Let's get that up. if I can do this. Oh, that's an interesting. Oh, wait, I have to put it up. Yeah. My guys, it's been a while. And while I get this up, I just want to apologize for not posting or making more podcasts because I've been a bit busy and all that jazz. So, which one should we do? Oh, that's just weird. That one's just weird. I guess it's gonna be this one. Or maybe where's this one? Oh, that's just without me. No, you need to see me. That one's weird as well. Okay, this one it is. And guys, one last thing before we begin. I currently use StreamYard, as you can see up in is it that corner? No, it's that corner. Whatever. Up in the corner, top left corner, you can see StreamYard there. That's what I use to film these podcast episodes. And I don't want to pay. I don't have money, so I have the free version. That's why the quality might not be the best. It's 720p maximum, or I have to pay like per week, which is insane. But I am starting to work out a little bit with the OBS Studio, with the different cameras or like different guests and all that. So pretty soon, hopefully by the end of the summer, we will be using OBS Studio instead of StreamYard, and I'll just make the quality way better, and it'll be better for you guys. Because yeah, I know it's a bit hard to see on the screen here what it says with the 720p, but fix is coming. And then also, I want to formally announce that we are doing a Euros, or I should probably take this off. Let's just go back to this, guys. I want to formally announce that we are doing a Euros watch along. All 4 days, we're gonna be here, using OBS Studio actually, because probably we'll figure it out by then. But we're gonna be doing a watch along, so come join us. If you're not at Euros, then you can just join us and have some fun. I mean, we have some guests planned. I think Snow Cubing will be there for the clock rounds because he's pretty good at clock, and we'll see what other guys we can get here, and yeah, it'll be fun. So come join us. Maybe you can be here as a co-host. Uh, we'll see what happens, but stay tuned for that. More info to come. Anyways, time for the Bergshamra, where I just removed myself again. There we go. Time for the Bergshamra. Take your time, Bergshamra competition review. Now, we'll start off by just looking at how was this competition put up, like what is the schedule and all that. And actually, before we do that, I'm gonna have to pull this up on the actual page here. If I can pass competitions, take your time, Bergshamra. Perfect. There we are. It should work now. Let's see. And perfect. Here we have the WCA page for Take Your Time Bergshamra. Now, here's what happened in the different rounds, the winners. In Tuba 2, we had Daniel Velin winning. In Tuba 2, we had Leo Johansson. And then 4x4, Daniel Velin again. In the all big cubes, it was Erland Frodman. Blind was, of course, Daniel Velin. And then Ludwig Ivarsson in one-handed. And then Erland Frodman on Mega, Pyra, and Scube. And then Daniel Velin again on 4-blind. And there were actually no 5-blind successes. So nobody won 5-blind. Now, for the schedule, this was a really interesting schedule. Because, or actually, I should probably go to events first. As you can see here, 6x6, 7x7, and 6x6, 7x7, and Mega Minx. 8 hours total for those events. That is insane. I could have gone like Mega average, 6x6 average, 7x7 average, 7x7 single. All of those ticked off my list for things on the WSA page, but I'm a blinder, and I need blind. I need that 4-blind, so I did 4-blind instead. That would have been smart. It would have been automatic PR, so I could just save the PR for this competition. But I decided to risk it for the biscuit, and yeah, that did not work out well. So the schedule, first we had all the blind events, and then the big cubes events, and big cubes was of course 8 hours, and for the other three here, 3 blind, 4 blind, 5 blind, you had 2 hours and 15 minutes cumulative for both of them, of course. But yeah, we'll go through my results later. But yeah, that we don't talk about it. And here you had 8 hours total, but nobody was gonna use 8 hours. It's just 8 hours to uh to make it so that everybody can get an average who wants to. Like nobody's gonna take an hour for Mega Minx. That's insane. Then we had lunch, which I just had a pasta salad from home, as you'll see in the vlog. I think that was pretty chill. That was pretty chill. And then we head on to the 2x2 cube final. There was only one round 2x2, where I gotta think that went okay. I think I forget. It was okay. I think. Then 3 with 3 cube first round, where I think I DNF'd one of the solves, so I had to save it. I did get through. There weren't a lot of people faster than me at this competition. I was right in the middle, so I easily made it. Cutoff was like what, like a 30 average, I think. After that we had Pyra and Scube. I don't do these. I don't practice these. I got decent times in both of them, so happy with that, I guess. Like I don't practice these a lot. I don't really care about them either. It's mostly the classic Neuro 3 2x2, and then the blind events. Then we had 3x3 cube second round, where as you'll see, this might be the saddest day in my career, my short cubing career, maybe, because I'm just dumb. You'll see what I'm talking about later. Stay tuned for that. Then we had one-handed, where I got a decent time, like was it like a low 30 average, I think? Not a PR, but like, those are good times. My PR, I don't know how I got my PR, like the one-handed PR. Where was that? Was it Ekara Open? Maybe it was. But yeah, that was insane. Well, it was like a sub 30. It was like my first ever sub 30 was like a 26. I also got like a 30 average there. So that's insane. And now I practice one-handed a lot. So now I average around that, but no PR. Down 4x4 cube. This is an event that I practice a lot. And actually, hold on. I have my cube bag down here. My big and chunky cube bag. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? No, it shouldn't be. Oh, it's right here. I didn't see that. It was in front of me the whole time. But at the competition, I actually got a new cube. I got the Cubus Premium uh MoYu. That's the 4x4, right? MoYu V7 single track, because my other MoYu V7, it popped at Orkish Cuba, my competition. Go check out the competition vlog if you want to see what happened. But yeah, that was insane. And then what else? Like then my YGMDC, that's what he's for 4 blind. It's not the best. You can't go really fast with it. So that's why I got a new one. And the Cubus Premium, because I don't want to take care of my lubing on the day of. But that helped me a lot. But we were like what, 0.2 seconds, something like that, from getting PR. I got a couple bad solves. No solves under 15, 1 minute 15, which is interesting because I average like around like 115 now at home, and I get like a sub 115 like every 3-4 solves. So I was really expecting to get a couple sub 115s, but not today. And we just barely missed out on the PR, which I would have needed a sub 119, I think, which is insane because I don't average that anymore. I actually got pretty good at 4 blind, or sorry, 4x4. And the sad thing is that literally the day, or later in the day when I got home, I took out the 4x4, did a couple solves, and I'm pretty sure I got my first sub 1 minute solve ever. Which is like, why couldn't that happen on the competition? I don't know. And then we got 5x5 cube final, the only round of 5x5, and here I thankfully did get a PR single. What was it, like a 220, I think, which is like 10, 15 seconds faster than my previous single. But I usually don't practice 5x5. Uh, but yeah, like thankfully I did get the PR there, or I would be really sad about losing my PR streak at this competition. But yeah, overall not a good competition, but thankfully I did get the PR streak. Now we can head to the results. Let's just go to the live. Share this tab instead. So if we head here and then I go to the Misa, which is right here, so we have 3x3 cube. Yeah, it's a third solve right here. I DNF'd it in the first round. 18.96. That's okay. I don't know what happened here. I just couldn't find my pieces. I think it was slow cross as well. So that's unfortunate with a 23. Like like I always say, I want to be sub 20 every single time, and here that's just not it. And then I made that accounting 23 with the DNF here, which what did I do here? I don't actually know. I think I just did an algorithm wrong and then I just stopped it, or maybe it was like a 2 move DNF. Don't remember. I gotta look at review the film. I'll do that when I release the video later today. So go check that out for more info about that. Then a 14.62, 14.62 fastest solve of the oh, I can't talk. Fastest solve of the average, which is that's like pretty good. That was my PR at one point. I'm pretty sure a 14 point something, which is good. It's good that I've been getting like a 14 like in all of my averages so far this year, except for this one maybe. But sub 16s pretty often, which I enjoy. That's always good. And it was close to PR. My PRs now was like a is it a 13? Oh my god, I gotta open a new tab for this. My results. Opening a new tab. My PR in it's a 14.04. So it's actually really close there. 0.6 seconds. That's like picking up the cube and dropping the cube. Uh like a bit too slow. So, that's good. I get a lot of 14s, like mid 14s nowadays, which it's good, but I need to get over the hump and get that like faster than 14s, get the sub 14s going. And then we got a 17.14 on the final solve, which is, you know, that's like straight up in the middle, pretty good. What I want to average, I want to average like 17 seconds, 16 seconds. That's what I average at home around. So, that's a good sign that this solve and this solve, and I think this was a pretty good solve as well. So, unfortunate, but a 19.94 gets me through to the second round, as you can see here, in 16th as well. I lost a place here. That's sad, and I went faster. Oh, but 14.62 best, not bad at all. And in the second round, this is where the depression starts to sink in. Start off with a 16.14, which is like really good. What like is that what my average? Am I thinking my average was around a time on that list? Maybe. Oh yeah, my average 15.48. Yeah, because I had an average at around 16 for a while, but then I got my first sub 16 at Kublördag Uppsala 5. I think actually was it? Maybe it was. I forget. But I was getting confused. It was my first sub 14 single or my first sub. No, sorry. Yeah, first sub 14 single or my first sub 16 average, but it was the average. But anyways, 16.14. That's like good. Just like with the 17 solve, this is what I want to be getting. Like if my average is around this, I'm happy. Then I got a 20.59, which is pretty bad as well. Like I said before for this stuff here, I want to be sub 20 all the time, even sub 19. So this solve just doesn't work. And if this was my slowest solve in the average, like okay, fine, doesn't count. But as you can see, this solve here is really haunting me. But then an 18.84, that's not bad. It's kind of like with this solve, a good average solve, or like good solve for the average. I was at the table behind you when your cube popped. Which method do you use for 4x4? I use Yao method. And yeah, that was interesting when my cube popped. That was really interesting. But then we get to this solve. DNF on the fourth solve. And this was a really, really, really depressing DNF. I had a really good solution. I had basically perfect look ahead. No, like, I tracked the pieces perfectly, all that stuff. And then on the final 3 turns, it was the last 3 turns on T-perm. So, or final 4 turns, I don't know. It was the, well, I gotta do T-perm. Yeah, it was the RU R prime F prime part of T-perm. I DNF'd that. I locked up, and I blew it. And guess what the time was? Guess what the time was? Guys, if you're in chat, guess your times in chat. If you're on podcast platform, send it in the chat or the comments. Sorry. And guess what the time would have been. Because I went back. If you're on the live cubing stream I did on Friday, you might know this. But when you guys do that, I'm gonna pull up this the video file for this. It's so sad. Bergshamra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, was it this one? Or is it this one? I think it might be this one. Hold. I gotta check. I think it's this one. No, that's one-handed. What am I doing? Remove from studio. Hold up. I gotta go back and count. This is embarrassing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So 5, 10, 15, 17. Oh, 17, not 14. I'm an idiot. Okay, video file. 17 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It might be this one. Let's see. Okay, it looks right. And yeah. And of course, I'm watching the F1 race because you can't miss the F1 race. Yep, it's this one because I'm disappointed. Anyways, guys, shall we watch this live and see what abomination happened here? Let's see. Let's do it. Okay. Just look. It was a really good solve. This. Yeah. Oh, the sound's a bit delayed. That's great. Let's see. After that, we have 2x2. Or sorry, that's the DNF here. So that could have been like not even a good average. 16, 18, 17. It wouldn't even been PR. Oh, I just went the wrong way. Okay, good. Wouldn't even been a good average there either, but just sad. Counted a 20. And then we have 2x2 cube, where yeah, a pretty good average there. 512 average, not bad. I don't know what happened here on the 8. I think I just like did the wrong OLO a couple times. I actually got 3 sub 5s, which is actually pretty good. I've never gotten 3 sub 5s before. I don't think. If this was a faster solve than this could have been my first sub 5 average. No, I do have a sub 5 average, right? Yeah, I do. But like a 4.96. It would have been PR, but especially with these good times right there. But you know, oops. Things happened. Yeah, it's still a pretty good average and good single there. Then we have 4x4 cube, a 118, a 118, a 119, a 119, a 131. Like, this 131, I don't get 130s anymore at home. So that's just like competition stress and stuff. Whatever. If I got a good time there, it would have been PR as well. I think PR average, that is. But I don't know what happened here. Like, this is way slower than what I average at home, and I usually get like a couple sub 115s per average, but not today, I guess. Not 119.41. What's my PR average? 119.28. Yeah, so close there. Could have been PR. I was hoping on PR, but unfortunately not. And that single's not even close. It's like 10 seconds lower. Then we have 5x5 cube, which has the only PR here. A 223.95 best. And I do have a, what are we looking at? 5x5. I can't look at that anymore. Whoops. I'm clicking the wrong buttons here. I know you can't see that, but yeah, previous PR was a 234 single. So I guess it's not, it's 10 seconds. Okay, not 15, but 10 seconds. Pretty good. And the average is 247.28 average. My PR 247.21. I was so close to getting PR average there as well. I thought I did, but I didn't. Sad. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with this. Only one solve above 3 minutes, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Then we have 3 blind, where as you can see here, I got no solves for like again, no successes. I'm depressed. All I wanted to do at this competition was get a 4x5 cube, PR single average. Not even, or I guess it was close on the average, but like not good. Get a 3 blind success. Yeah, that didn't happen. Get a 4 blind success. You can see here. No, that didn't happen. No blind successes this comp. I attempted blind 9 times and got 0 successes, which is great. I was close on like half of these. It was like a 3 cycle or 2. So that's sad. Like, I got my consistency. I have to get better on consistency. I have to practice more 3 blind. I practice more 4 blind, not 3 blind. And I got to practice that even for the next competition as well. Then we got one-handed, where 32.52 average is not bad, and 27.34 single is not bad either. Pretty close to PR there as well. Currently I have a where's one-handed? 25.8 single and a 30.8 average. So I'm not far away there. It was mostly the 5th solve here that wasn't that good. If it weren't for that, if I got like a sub 30 on the 5th solve, it could have been PR there. Because this one's like +3, that one's minus, or this one's +3, -2. So yeah. But, once again, things happened. And I'm actually happy with this. This is pretty good. Beer Winks, 27. We don't look at that. And then I got 20, 10, 13, another 20. Don't look at these 20s. And the DNF, what happened there? It was a tip, I think, or 2 tips. I think it was 2 tips. Yeah, a 2-tip DNF. And 21 average, that is terrible. 10 singles, not bad for me. Then we have Scube. At 7.81, that's pretty good. And 8.68, that's pretty good. Here I just forgot how to solve a Scube and just did like sledge a couple of times over and over again. Yeah, then 11 and 12. This was on pace to be PR average, but then I blew it in the end there. 7.81 best, not bad. 10, it's not bad either, but seeing that I started with 2 sub 10s, it should be at sub 10 average there. What is my PR average in single for Scube? Scooby will be 7.65 single and a 9.88 average. So it was pretty close there. I just blew it at the end. Wait. 7.65. I got 7.8 single. Okay. Close to PR in Scube as well. Can't complain with that, except for this. If it weren't for this solve, it could have been way better. Then we get on to the big blinds, where, as you can see, no successes. Here, I was like three cycles off. I think I forgot to memorize like one little cycle on edges or wings, sorry. And then I had like a 2 corner swap or something. Here, I got centers right, but nothing else. Here, I just blew it. And here, it's same thing as number 1, basically. But now the third solve was so good. Like, it was only like 6 pairs for centers, which is really good. I blew it as well. And then we have 5 blind, where, yeah, I started a 5 blind with 50 minutes left. That's definitely not enough time for me. And it was such bad memo that I just DNF'd it. And then, of course, not enough time for the other 2. So that rounds up Take Your Time Bergshamra 2026 competition review. Yeah. Not so happy with the competition, but I'm lucky that I got that PR single. That was like the only bright spot of the day. Amazing. But now we actually have something else to do, and that is next week, or not next week. No, it's actually like Saturday. I have another competition right here. Kublördag Uppsala 6 Summer Special. And usually we have all the events except for multi-blind and FNC, but today we only have or we don't have a couple other sign events, but we do have those. So let's head over there. Oh my god, it's so blurry. You probably can't see anything with this 720p, but it's fine. It's fine. So it is Saturday, June 27th. That's when the competition is, and we are gonna head to this. We have 2x2, 3x3, Pyra's cube, 32nd round, like normal. This is like what usually happens. Pretty normal stuff there. Then we have lunch and then multi-blind, which there usually isn't multi-blind at the Kublördag Uppsala, but today we do have that, so I'm happy. I'm gonna practice for that. This is like, if I get a success here, I just get PR, so that's nice because I don't have a success yet. 4x4 cube, first round. Like here, I should be getting hopefully a couple sub 115s in the first 2 solves, so I can continue and get an average. That would be nice. Then we have the blindfolded rounds. 3x3 blindfolded, I should be getting success. 4x4 blindfolded, I hope I get a success. 5 blind, don't have enough time for that. Then we got 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. I'm probably just gonna go for a 6x6 average, and then not have enough time for 5x5 and 7x7. But that's fine. I need to secure a PR. Depends on what I get here, actually. If or I could just go for a 1 solve 7x7, but we'll see. Then we have 3 blind final, 4x4 final, 5x5 final, 2x2 final, and 3x3 final. 3 blind final, I could probably make it to that. If I get a success, I probably will make it. Let's look at the competitors that are currently signed up. There's 8 people on blind. I'm 4th. How am I 4th? But I think there are a couple guys who are gonna come in here who are gonna take up the top spots. But I before we move on, I was gonna check events. Top 8 events. I can advance to finals. Yeah, like right now, everybody here's advancing. If I get a success, I'm probably gonna make it. Probably. But I really like. Hopefully, I can get an average. That'd be nice. Single, I hope I can get like a 220, maybe like around 2 minutes. That'd be nice. And in 4 blind, I can get a podium here. And then multi blind, I can also get a podium here. I'm probably gonna attempt the 5 cubes. I've at Åkers Cuba, my most recent my most recent multi-blind competition. I tried to do 7 and got 2, but also forgot I mixed up my memos, jumping from cube to cube at the end there, and then I timed out. Just sad. I was close on a couple other cubes as well, and then I did at Götalandsmästerskapet, which is my first multi-blind attempt. I did 3 cubes, I think, and timed out. And then at Uppsala Christmas Special, I did what did I do? I think I did 4 cubes both times, but I was brain dead by then, so that's sad. We'll see what happens though. Anyways, let's just go through all the events. 3x3 cube, sitting in 9th, not bad. 1404 single, 15.48 average, not bad, not bad at all. 2x2 sitting in 9th as well. 2.85 single, 4.96 average. That's pretty good. 4x4 cube, sitting in 9th as well. 107 single, 119.28 average. Pretty good. 5x5 cube, I have a 223. I'm sitting in 9th as well. I'm missing 9th for everything. Oh my god. 223 single, 247 average. Not bad. 6x6, I am not ranked because I have a 703 single and nothing else. I don't practice big cubes that often. 7x7, I'm also not ranked because I don't even have a single. That is sitting in 4th right now for 4 blind. Pyramings, I'm sitting in 12th. I don't practice pyramings, but a 5.67. When did I get this? That's not bad actually. And then a 12 average, that's decent. Scube, sitting in 9th. Why am I 9th all the time? With just sub 10 for the average and a 7.65 single. 4 blind, I'm sitting in not ranked, but like 3rd, 4th. Why I don't even know why I haven't signed up for 5 blind. I just signed up for all the events just in case. I don't know. Multi. Yeah. I don't know here in the middle where I am right now. Anyways, I think that's Uppsala Christmas special. What? Uppsala Christmas special? What am I saying? Kublördag Uppsala 6 summer special. I think that's it. So now let's get into some recurring events. Yo, Vincent Wester is here. W. I think let's head to fail of the week. Now, fail of the week. It's only me here today, so yeah. My fail of the week. I have many fails of the week. First off, it has to be this 3x3 solve again. Just like I'm a season competition at Bergshamra. This could have been my first sub 10, but I just blew it. Once again, just look at it. Yeah, I might be the worst cuber alive. I just blew it. Like that lock up at the end is just insane. I only had the T perm to go, and how did I mess up T perm? That's like the PLO that you practice the most. Like it's the first PLO you learn, or maybe Y perm is. But who just sits there and just practices Y perm like this? No, you just spam T perm because that's like easy. But yeah, I messed up T perm the last 3 moves, and that like could have been my first sub 10. That's I'm depressed. But yeah, we have that one. We also have my 4x4 blindfolded solves at that competition at Bergshamra. Take your time, Bergshamra, because I basically had like a 3 cycle or like 3 cycles twice. That doesn't make any sense. But like on 3 solve or on, I can't talk. On 2 solves, I had like 3 cycles from getting success, which is sad. Don't know what to say, guys. I just might be the worst cube alive right now. And do I have any more fails a week? I don't think so. Actually, those are my 2 fails of the week. Now, what else do we have? Oh, we have weekly recap, guys. We have a bunch of stuff to go through, so let's get to it. Where do we have WCA Live? Here we have WCA Live. I don't like it. Let's go to this one. Right? Can I move this? No, wait. I had one. Didn't I make a custom one? Okay. So, first off, recent records. The first thing, we have a 2x2 cube average of 0.96 seconds by Theodor Zader. This guy's going for all the records, I guess. 0.96 continental record. Insane. With 0.66 best. Jesus, you only had 2 solves over 1 second. That's like barely over a second. You had a counting 8-9 and 9-7. That's insane. Good job, Theodore. And that's a European record if you did not catch that, because he's from Poland. Then we have another continental record, another African record from Daniel Rush from South Africa, with a 4 cube average of 23.69. Nice. Daniel Rush is has all the continental records for N by N cubes, which is insane. Then we have a 5x5 cube average of 43.08 by Teo Golubov from Argentina. He also has a 6x6 cube average of 118.66 continental record. Both of these will then be a South American record. He also has a 7x7 cube single of 1 minute 55.06 seconds. Guys, he might be the GOAT of South Africa, or sorry, South America. That's insane. 3 continental records from the same competition, I think. Yeah, South American Championship, South American Championship, South American Championship. Yep, insane. Then we have Timofey Tarasenko, a European record average of 1 minute 43.20 for the 7x7 cube. Wait, Teo Golubov, he also has a 7x7 cube average of 1 minute 58.74 seconds. Continental record, South American record. That's insane. He has he got a record in all the big cubes. That's insane. He also has half the records that got taken this past week or few weeks. Anyways, then we have a 30 blindfolded average of 15.06 seconds from Shaudalo Baltenberger. Okay, I started in a French accent and I didn't. Shaudalo Baltenberger. I don't know. Sorry if I butchered the name. That's a European record, blindfolded average. Then we have a fewest moves, FMC average of 21.33. That is a continental record. Colombia. That would be South American, right? Oh my God. Everybody got national records or continental records here. Or PRs. FMC World. Yep. 3 guys got 20. 3 guys get the exact same solution. And 2 guys got the exact same solution here. And then these guys got this exact same solution as well. That's insane. Anyways, after FMC, we have clock single of 2.2 from Uruguay. Is that South American? I think so. He got the clock single on average, which makes sense. And then we have Ryan Eckersley from the UK getting a European record blindfolded average of 5 blind average, of 259.40. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. He's fine. Wait. What time did he get? What time did 250? He's like as fast as me on 3 blind, but he does 5 blind. That's insane. Um, yeah. Other than that, I don't think there's anything notable down here. Yeah, that was all. That was, guys. That was a weekly recap. Now, we're approaching the end of this podcast. Uh, that's not what I wanted. Now it's time to announce that, guys, check out my website. Yeah, my new website. I made this myself with HTML and CSS and a little bit of JavaScript. And I also want to announce that I'm going to attempt to make a new cubing battle website. So we'll see how that goes. Vincent Vester says, "Yo, 408." That's like now. Okay, but we're gonna try to get a cube battle, whatever you want to call it. You know, like a room system, like let cube or CS timers functions, something like that. Except no limits. And if you are good at coding, or you know somebody that is good at coding with JavaScript, HTML, CSS, stuff like that, then let them know to contact me because I need help. I know the basics, but I'm not that good. We'll see how that goes. We're gonna try to work on that the whole summer, and hopefully we can release it by the end of the summer, and then we can all have fun together. Yay! And that'll be on the website once again. And finally, guys, like I said at the start of the podcast, we will be doing a Euros watch long. So if you aren't going to the European Championships in the Netherlands, 16th to 19th of July, then come join us. It'll be fun. We'll have a couple guests here. I know that Jack Beloni Saline or Snail Cubing will be here with us for some clock events, I'm pretty sure. And we got some other guys coming, and it'll be fun. So come hang along with us. And finally, guys, last but not least, I don't know what else I can say. I kind of forgot. That's kind of funny. But if you have any suggestions, let me know. Next week we will do a podcast on the Sunday, I think. No, I work. No, yeah. Sunday afternoon next week. The competition review from Kublördag Uppsala 6 will come out. We'll try to get a guest there, but no promises. And then as well, video coming out today in only a couple of hours. I'm gonna try to get it out as fast as I can, but you know, I might have to sacrifice quality a little bit. But yeah, that's with the solves from the competition we just reviewed today. And also, there will be a competition vlog coming out next week. Hopefully, it will be from Kublördag Uppsala 6. I'll see what I can do there. No promises though, because I do have to work on the Sunday, and well, I could edit it on the Monday maybe. We'll see. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment any tips, tricks, or video ideas. Have a great rest of your day. And guys, follow us, join us for Euros watch along. If you want to be a part of the watch along, you can send me an email. You can find that on my channel page. So do that if you want. And guys, I'll see you guys all later. Have a good rest of your day. And goodbye.